My name's Craig McCammon, and I started Cigars to Guitars just here last summer. Kind of a 4-year journey of building my first cigar box and just kind of falling in love with it, of building something and then you actually string it up. And I'll never forget that first one I ever built, and was like, wow, these actually really do play music, you know? So it kind of blows your mind. But going through that and making several others, if you look on YouTube, you see some people that have made, you know, cigar box number 353 or cigar box 1,222, you know. So you have to number all your cigar box guitars that you make. And so I'm not quite that far into the game. Lucky for my wife, because we wouldn't have any space in the basement. But just here to show you what these can do. 3 strings, and they're open tuned. And the ones I make, I primarily do slide, and so I don't have any frets. That's all slide and a little bit of finger on the board. And so just got my first one that I'm going to feature tonight is this Island Gym box, and I actually got that right over there in that pile last year, a couple years ago. You go around and you hunt out some good cigar boxes, because, you know, not all of them really have the dimensions to be a potential guitar. And so I found this one, and I'm like, wow, yeah, I got to do something with it. So kind of fun. Comes back around to this locale and play a little music for you. So we're going to do a little bit of history along the way. So if you're not familiar with some of the blues, Delta blues history down in Mississippi, I'll fill you in on it a little bit as we go along. So let's see how this is going to go. And trying to make sure my guitar is loud enough. You never know, in your basement, you're so loud that your wife closes the doors off. But, you know, here in a location where you're got a little bit bigger venue, you never know. You got to figure out what is a good volume. I like to usually start off with a little warm-up every time I get the guitar out. Up there for you. I do want to mention, I've got, anybody's curious, I've got a little half-made guitar over here. The neck, the take a look underneath the hood if you want on one of them, and then kind of a completed project. So kind of give you an idea. There's also a little book, a history of the cigar box guitar. Feel free to thumb through, because the cigar box guitar goes about around the Civil War. 1860s, 1870s, 1880s is when the cigar box guitar kind of first appeared, and so that's how long these things have been around. But they've kind of had a little resurrection here in the last 20 years or so. So anyway, the first song I'm going to do is one by Robert Johnson. And Robert Johnson was the Mississippi Blues Delta.
Right.
And I'm going to talk a little bit about him later on. But this, what he did was iconic recordings of about 30 songs that many blues artists now try to play their version of. And so his, albeit short recording career, had a big impact. And his first one is If I Had Possession over Judgment Day. This was recorded in 1938. Judgment Day. If I had possessed over Judgment Day, yeah, the woman I love had no right to play. Went to the mountain, see what I could see. Yeah, went to the mountain, see what I could see. No, the man's got my woman, but some blues like me. got to tell you about what they done to me. Yeah, my possession over Judgment Day. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Another Robert Johnson. This one's a fun one. Come on in my kitchen. All right, here we go. Yeah, the woman I love stole from my best friend. Joker got lucky, stole her back again. Better come on in my kitchen, because it's gonna be raining outdoors. Yeah, now she's gone, won't be coming back. Took her last nickel out of the nation's side. Better come on in my kitchen, because it's gonna be raining outdoors. Yeah, a woman gets in trouble, everybody throws her down. Looking for a good friend, none can ever be found. Better come on in my kitchen, because it's gonna be raining outdoors. Yeah, when that time comes, gonna be real slow. Knowing that Winnipeg can't stay dry long, so better come on in my kitchen, because it's gonna be raining outdoors. Yeah, you better come on in my kitchen, because it's gonna be raining outdoors. A little Robert Johnson for you. All right, this next one we're going to do is a little more contemporary, I'd say, done by a man called Brother Dege, D-E-G-E. He's a resonator guitar player. And he's got a few that work real well for cigar box guitars, so I'm going to be doing one called Hard Road to Hoe. 10 long years, 10 more to go, one rotten jail. Come on, let me go, son, save your prayers, cry no more. Ain't gonna help none. Be the way it was, be the way it was, be the way it all was. So be a hard road to hoe, hitting land with hot and hoe. With all you plan, don't wanna grow none beyond the pale. Driven done, ain't no wonder. Be the way it was, be the way it was, be the way it all was. So be a hard road to hoe. tell which way it goes. Doing well then, on down the road, son, you're taking hell and giving blood to all they want on. Be the way it was, be the way it was, be the way it all was. Be a hard road to hoe. Never know how or when or way down the road, son, what kind of man, yeah, will become. Try to tell you, don't let them break me, Lord. Don't let them break me, Lord. Be the way it all was. Be a hard road to hoe. Little brother D's hard road to hoe for ya. This next one is if you were a fan of Yellowstone, that Kevin Costner series, probably a lot of us are. This song was in episode 8 in season 2, and it's a song called "Axe" by the Steel Drivers, by the Steel Woods. And I heard it, and I was watching Yellowstone, heard this song, and I'm like, yeah, I got to learn this song. So, little "Axe" by the Steel Woods. Swing my hand, don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling, there's plenty of wood around. Well, I've seen the devil's shadow underneath the moon. Keep that fire going, sun is coming soon. Well, I'll swing my hand, don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling, there's plenty of wood around. And these two hands are warm. Cross me over Jordan, Lord, I'll keep heaven warm. Well, I'll swing my hand, don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling, there's plenty of wood around. Well, I'll swing my hand, don't let the flames go down. Carve out some of that kindling, there's plenty of wood around. of Steel Woods. All right, this next one we're going to do is a little fun one called Red Rooster by Howln Wolf back in the 60s, and kind of fun that the Rolling Stones did a version of this one. So see if we can get this down. Red Rooster. I've got a little red rooster, yeah, too lazy to crow for me. I got a little red rooster, yeah, too lazy to crow for me.
Now we're talking.
Everything in the barnyard is upset in every way. Dogs begin to bark, your hounds begin to howl.
That's cheap.
Yeah, dogs begin to bark, your hounds begin to howl. Yeah, look at all you people now, little red roosters on the prowl. My little red rooster, yeah, please drive him on home. You see my little red rooster, yeah, please drive him on home. There been no peace in the barnyard, so my red rooster's home. For you. All right, I'm going to switch guitars, and the reason why I'm doing that is because these are open tunes. So this is G for you keeping score out there, and I'm going to go to an A. Plus, I gotta coordinate my picks in my slides, right? So I gotta go to black for this diesel box here. All right, I said I was going to get back to Robert Johnson, and so Robert Johnson was trying to have a go at it down in the juke joints and things of the Mississippi Delta, and pretty much his contemporaries of the time, you know, in the late 20s, weren't having much of it. He wasn't that good of a guitar player, and pretty soon he vanished for a couple years, and no one saw him for a while. And after a couple years, he came back and was the best guitar player in that anybody had heard. And The legend goes that Robert went to the crossroads at midnight and made a deal with the devil to do his sell his soul in order to become the best guitar player that there was. So when he got back, of course, he wrote Crossroads Blues, and that became real popular. Sweet Home, Chicago, and quite a number of tunes, like we said. But he went around into the juke joints, and of course, when you're a great guitar player, you tend to attract a little bit of the opposite sex's attention. And some of those were gals that were already spoken for, you might say, maybe married or had a serious boyfriend. But hey, man, Robert Johnson with the guitar, he was pretty attractive. And it just so happened that he didn't mind doing a little womanizing himself. And so it just so happened one night he had a concert or show, and he was handed an open whiskey bottle, and he learned his lesson. Never drink from an open whiskey bottle, because legend has it that he was poisoned by that, and 3 days later he fell victim to that. So it was kind of cut short, life cut short, but he had some good songs. And this one is going to be called Dust My Broom. Waking up soon, believe I dust my broom. Waking up soon in the morning, believe I dust my broom. I'm with the one that I'm loving, and my friends can't get in my room. Gonna rock me a little, telephone every town I know. Gonna rock me a little, telephone every town I know. Yeah, I don't find her in Mississippi, being west of Memphis I know. Believe my tummy long. Yeah, believe my tummy long. I'm gonna leave my little baby and break up my happy home. is my room. Waking up soon in the morning, believe that is my room. I'm gonna leave my little bitty and break up my happy home. Right, rest in peace, Robert Johnson. All right, this next one we're going to do is maybe somebody that kind of replaced Robert Johnson. What happened was Neil Lomax, I think it was Alan Lomax, from the Library of Congress came down to the Mississippi Delta in 1941 looking for Robert Johnson because he wanted to record him for the Library of Congress. And he was a couple years too late because Robert had died. And he got there and everybody said, you know what, there's this guy down the road, McKinley Morganfield, who is super good. You got to go down and check him out. So Alan Lomax went down and checked out this McKinley Morganfield and did a recording. And McKinley Morganfield said, wow, you know, I sound pretty dang good. That's the first time I've ever heard him, heard himself being recorded. And he decided, you know what, I'm going to give up this sharecropping, poverty-stricken life, and I'm going to head to Chicago and try to make it as a blues musician. So McKinley Morganfield became Muddy Waters, and he actually, is kind of that father of the Chicago-style blues. And one of his early tunes that he did, 1948, was Can't Be Satisfied. Don't you wanna go? Now trouble worrying in my mind. Baby, I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. Yeah, pistol in your face, hold that tall graveyard, you'll find no resting place. Now trouble worrying in my mind. Baby, I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. And out in my sleep, hear that golden wind, looking for my baby. Don't see a dog on me. Well, my trouble worried in my mind. Maybe I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. Yeah, I know my baby gonna jump and show. That'll train and leave me, then I come walking out. My trouble worried in my mind. Maybe I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. Maybe I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. Maybe I just can't keep satisfied. I just keep on crying. Little Muddy Waters for you. Next one I'm going to do is one by Big Joe Williams called Baby Please Don't Go, and it's been done by a lot of other musicians, but he wrote it in 1935, and he played a 9-string guitar, if you can believe that. So here we are on a 3-string guitar, trying to do it justice. So Baby Please Don't Go. Yeah, baby, please don't go.
Yeah, baby, please don't go. Yeah, baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so. Yeah, baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so. You know your man done gone. Know your man done gone. Know your man done gone. He left the county farm. He had his saddle. Before I be your dog, before I be your dog, before I be your dog, I have you come down here and make you walk. Turn your lamp down low. Turn your lamp down low. Turn your lamp down low. I cried the whole night long. Yeah, baby, please. Yeah, baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. New Orleans, you know I love you so. Yeah, baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so. Yeah, baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so. Yeah, baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. You know I love you so.
Right, little Big Joe Williams for you. This microphone keeps dropping down on me. That's the way it goes. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's telling me I'm not a very good singer, so it's doing its thing, going away from my mouth. This next one, the last one we're going to do with this guitar, is one by Mississippi Fred McDowell. So he made this popular, and kind of a spiritual aspect to this one. A lot of the Delta Blues guys did a little gospel albums as well, because, you know, it was right there in the Bible Belt. So yeah, this one is called You Got to Move. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move, child. You got to move. But when the Lord is ready, you got to move. You may be high, you may be low, you may be rich, child, you may be poor. But when the Lord is ready, you got to move. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move, child. You got to move. But when the Lord is ready, you got to move. You see the one who walks the street. You see the policeman Mississippi Fred McDowell for you. I counted it up today. I think I'm going through like 10 different artists, and so get you a little variety for you. We got one more little changeover, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
So what I got here is a little acoustic cigar box guitar that I have a little piezo pickup that I stuck on here, so a little different sound to it. And we're back in the key of G again, and we're going to be back with little Brother Dege for you. This song, Too Old to Die Young Now, which probably applies to everybody in this room, right? So obviously we all realize that. And this one was actually in the soundtrack for Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino song, and Brother Dege is kind of one of his more popular songs because of it. And so anyway, Too Old to Die Young Now. Baby, yeah, nobody knows it. Side to side, back and forth, got a buzz in the do. Got your reason, got my want, so got that feeling, but I'm too old to die young now. Too old to die young now. Above or below the ground. Too old to die young now. Still the good Lord may lay me down. Where it stops, baby, yeah, nobody knows it. Side to side, out in the cold, got a buzz bend the devil below. Got your reason, got my want, so got that feeling, but I'm too old to die young now. Too old to die young now. Above or below the ground. Too old to die young now. Still the good Lord may lay me down. gonna do another one by, this one is called Pistol Blues by Cashman off a CD called Texas-Sippy Stomp. So you know if it's CD's called Texas-Sippy Stomp, man, it's got to be a pretty wild CD, right? All right, let's do this. Well, I'm walking with my good shoes on. You got a pistol in my pocket, gonna get it on. Once you give me good love, keep my habit clean. Once you give me good love, get it in my blood. But once you give me good love, than any drug. You got a pistol in my pocket, gonna hit the town. Right, little Cashman, Pistol Blues. All right, this next one's about as Americana as it gets. And it's one, the Ballad of John Henry, and John Henry, the Steel Driving Man. And it was, of course, folklore, and became a poem anonymously. And then, of course, a story in your childhood that you heard about. And then this became a lot of blues musicians and folk musicians singing about John Henry. So this John Henry, Steel Driving Man, it's kind of a musical poem. That's what I like to call it. John Henry, Steel Driving Man. John Henry, Steel Driving Man. John Henry died, a hammer in his hand. John Henry, Steel Driving Man. John Henry on his mama's knee picked up a hammer, said gonna be the death of me. Picked up a hammer, said gonna be the death of me. Men that he worked with put him to the test. Use a 9-pound hammer all day and never need to rest. Use a 9-pound hammer all day and never need to rest. John Henry, Steel Driving Man. John Henry, Steel Driving Man. John Henry died, a hammer in his hand. John Henry, Steel Driving Man.
Henry said, man ain't nothing but a man. But before I let that steam drill beat me, I'll die with a hammer in my hand. Before I let that steam drill beat me, I'll die with a hammer in my hand. John Henry said, Captain, go to town with the 12-pound hammer, gonna beat that steam drill down. With the 12-pound hammer, gonna beat that steam drill down. John Henry's still robbing me. John Henry's still robbing me. John Henry died, hammer in his hand. John Henry's still robbing me. Steam drill was mighty high and fine. But John drove down 14 feet, well the steam drill only did 9. John drove down 14 feet, well the steam drill only did 9. He hammered on the right hand side with the steam drill on the left. Beat that steam drill down, but hammered his poor heart to death. Beat that steam drill down, but hammered his poor heart to death. John Henry still robbing him. John Henry still robbing him. John Henry died, a hammer in his hand. John Henry still robbing me. Carried John Henry to the river and buried him in the sand. And all who ride the train on by say they're last steel driving man. All who ride the train on by say they're last steel driving man. All who ride the train on by say they're last steel driving man. Right, little John Henry, steel driving man, everybody. All right, we're going to do a little Brother Dege again. This one is The Day I Was Born. Stone cold grinder that don't change, last of the bloodline, the whole sweet. Days get darker, you don't say. Ain't seen the sunshine in 10 days. Ain't seen the sunshine in 10 days. But you know I'm alive, like the days of old. Came here to grind, like the day I was born. I'm alive, like the saints of old. Came here to grind, like the day I was born. Sing to the mountain that don't play, over the founder the same way. Days get darker, you don't say. Ain't seen the sunshine in 10 days. Ain't seen the sunshine in 10 days. Ooh, yeah, little brother D's for ya. All right, this is gonna be my last song for the night. This one is became a Ray Charles standard at all his concerts in the late '60s and then on. He would use this song as kind of an ending jam session to his concerts. And I kind of came onto it because I heard Lightning Hopkins play a version of it. And so that is how I came onto it, and it's called What I Say. Hey mama, don't you treat me wrong. Love your daddy all night long. It's alright. It's alright. What I say. See the girl with the diamond ring really knows how to shake that thing. It's alright. Alright. It's alright. Tell your mama, tell your pa, gonna send you back to Arkansas. It's alright, alright, it's alright, what I say. When you find me misery, come on baby, start loving on me. It's alright, alright, it's alright, what I say. See the woman with the red dress on, bet she love you all night long. It's alright, alright, it's alright, what I say. What I'd say, everybody. And that is going to be it for the show tonight. So if you have any questions about cigar box guitars, then come on up and I'll answer whatever I can.